Okay, so as promised, here I am back in my kitchen, getting ready to show you the ingredients and the process in making my famous kale salad that rivals all others locally and otherwise. And I call it my famous kale salad because power of positive thinking can't hurt. So I'll show you all the ingredients. At the end of the recipe, I'll go over the calorie content, not getting really crazy particular about that because there's really not anything that you can't have in this or too much of. So let me hold up all of the ingredients to the camera, and then I'll take a closer shot of the prep area while I'm doing it. So I'm on my own here, I've got the tripod, so cut me a break if it's not perfectly centered, or you know, we'll work on these things and we'll get better and better hopefully as we go. And I'm going to shoot for some shameless plugs, prideful plugs, mention some of my friends' names, their maybe what's going on with them and their businesses, so keep your ears open. So here we go. We have one full bag of freshly cut, washed kale. So you don't have to measure out of the bag. That's it. The whole bag. We're going to chop it, chop it, chop it. One whole bag of that broccoli slaw, fully chopped, but we're going to chop all of these things finer. So this is a 10-ounce bag. One bag of shredded red cabbage. How many ounces are in this? 10. Don't have my glasses on. I'm not going to wear my glasses in my videos. God forbid. So a 10-ounce package of shredded red cabbage. We're going to add a half a cup of sunflower kernels. I like the dry roasted with some salt. Then I don't add salt to the recipe. You can use the non-salted. So that's your next item. And last but not least, I'm just going with some of the easily recognized dressings. Yes, I don't make all of my dressings from scratch. Some I do. A recipe tomorrow I will be making from scratch. But this makes it easy. I like these all natural, all profits to charity. The Paul Newman, he's still an icon, makes great products, has done a lot of great things for various charities. So low-fat sesame ginger, light balsamic. So we're going to do a half a cup of this and a half a cup of this. And then you may need to add based on your taste. I'm not a huge ginger fan, but I know a lot of people are, and it kind of gives an Asian twist to the recipe, so can't hurt. And then I do sometimes for myself like the real bacon pieces, just kind of sprinkle it on my portion after I put it in my bowl. This is a little added protein, not a ton of sodium, not a ton of calories. It gives it a little smoky flavor. Just an added full meal taste as opposed to maybe having chicken on the side or something. I just like it. But for my vegetarian friends, obviously leave this out and you have a vegetarian meal. And I have to check into this. I'm not sure if it's all vegan. I don't know about the dressings, whether they're vegan. I don't know. But you can always add your own dressing or just some balsamic vinegar to a recipe. So I do add this, but for my vegetarian friends, Carla, Meg, Shannon, I'm sure you'll leave the bacon bits out. So I'll take the camera closer and we'll go through the recipe, and I'll time it too. So here we go. Okay, so here we go. It's a food shot, not a head shot. That's the best I can do right now. I know that's a shame for some of you, a blessing and a curse. So I started this recipe at 1 o'clock. I already started chopping my kale very finely. Forgive my knife skills, I don't have any. purely get by. So I've got the kale, it's pretty fine already, but the point is, the finer things are chopped, the less dressing you need. You can get everything, all the different flavors and things on a scoop of your fork instead of one big leaf of something and nothing else. So we're going to actually just keep chop, 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 chop until it's as fine as it is on the platter. So I'm not going to bore you with watching me chop and watch my horrible nice skills. I get the job done. And if you're not that handy in the kitchen, this is all stuff that anyone can do. You can show your kids how to do. So we're just going to keep chopping. I'll spare you the details. And we'll pick it up with the broccoli slaw. Okay, so now I'm just finishing up chopping the broccoli slaw. Done the kale. It multiplies. As you can see, I got out a big chafer. Make sure you have a dish or bowl that's great for mixing the dressing in when you're done. You don't want everything falling all over and not being able to mix it well. So I've got the broccoli slaw pretty much chopped fine. And we're going to put that in the chafer. Got some nice music playing. Jeff, I got some of my Ray LaMontagne. You can appreciate that because I know you're going to cook this or prepare this salad all the time while your wonderful wife is taking care of those 4 boys. So we're putting the broccoli slaw into the kale. Next up is the shredded cabbage. I must have a visitor. So this is what it's like. I mean, you want to know what it's like. Barking at the door. So there's the red cabbage. I'm going to chop that up, add it, and then I'll come back again. Okay, now for the final touches. So we have the ½ cup of sunflower seeds. Add some protein, a little crunch, a little extra flavor. And then we have the ½ cup of each of the dressings that I mentioned earlier. So if you've pre-poured it, make sure you whisk it together. Get it really well blended. Drizzle it all over so that when you toss it, it's really well spread throughout the ingredients. And then, with my clean hands, we're going to toss the salad by hand, get everything onto every little piece as best as you can. And it smells so good, it looks so good, the colors, the beautiful green, there's a little bit of carrot in the broccoli slaw, and a little bit of that dressing goes a long way when you chop your salads, even your regular salads, really small. Chop all the greens, everything's getting all wet and nice and dressed. So I think we're pretty good there. Take maybe a nice serving bowl or a Tupperware container that you're going to keep it in. Transfer it. So pretty. You can smell the dressings and the fresh cut greens, the broccoli. So, and we didn't talk about like cost of something like this. I mean, you can make this for a party or for, like I said, the week. The cost of something like this as opposed to buying it at any sort of deli or prepared food store is so minimal per serving. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get cleaned up. I'm going to do all the calculations for a 1 cup serving. You can pretty much eat as much of this as you want anytime. But if you are watching your calories and you want to pair it with some chicken or fish for dinner, so I mean, my goodness, how beautiful. So it's like a piece of art, all the colors. So, all right, I'll do the calculations and we'll regroup. I'm done. It took me 18 minutes. That's with stopping and filming. 18 minutes for a really, really beautiful, healthy dish. This is what I came up with as far as nutritional value. I'm not a nutritionist. This was not completely technically scientific. It's measured by cup and multiplied out based on what's on the packages. So we have, for a 1 cup serving of this beautiful kale salad, we have 115 calories a serving for a cup. Within that cup there's 14 grams of carbs, which is very low. And we have 4 grams of protein. So again, if you want to add protein to this by having chicken on the side or fish on the side, great idea. Add a little bit if you want those bacon bits, or tofu, or whatever other proteins that you like if you're a vegetarian. And then there's also 5 grams of fat per serving, and that's probably mostly from the salad dressing mostly. So there you have it. That's the nutritional breakdown. I don't feel that you have to limit this dish. Put it in the refrigerator. When you're hungry, scoop some out into a bowl and enjoy it from there. So you saw my earlier video. Go to the gym, go to the store. You know, it's not exactly GTL, gym tan laundry, but I have my routines. Carolyn, a friend of mine, is the owner of Nurture Spa, who's always teasing me that she wants to live with me, or can I just come live with you? So I'm trying to give a little bit of that, of what goes on. After this, I'll have some of this. I had a Think Thin bar earlier, recommended by my new friend and client Amanda, and then maybe take a nap. I probably will do some laundry, and then go to my friends and co-worker show tonight, Hairspray. Kristen and Jill are in that tonight in Washington Crossing State Park, so I'm sure you can Google that. So there you have it. I think that's not a bad day, and preparing a healthy meal. So that took 18 minutes out of my day, besides all this taping and technical difficulties. So enjoy. Send me your comments and suggestions. Besides, I'll take a little constructive criticism on my videotaping, but other than that, give me a couple times, and I gotta believe it'll get better and more efficient. So thanks for watching, and look for tomorrow for a quinoa recipe, Iris, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.